What's up?
What's up guys, welcome to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about the Mortal Kombat ranking system, also known as the one and only Kombat League. Now I'm just gonna flat out say it. Kombat League is the worst ranking system in any fighting game that I've personally ever played. Now granted, other NRS games doesn't have the best ranking system and whatnot, but if you compare it to like any other game like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Grand Blue, Street Fighter, the ranking system doesn't really motivate you to play, doesn't give you anything to work towards. I have many issues with this, but the main thing, the score, your points reset every single month. So Kombat League goes on for like 28 days, right? So you spend all that time, you grind, you get yourself a demigod, god, whatever, and then poof, it's gone. It has, regular ranked mode, which nobody really cares about that. Maybe you play it for some fun sets. And then the next Kombat League starts and you gotta do the whole thing all over again. And if you think about it, that's kind of like demoralizing. It's like, why do you put all that work and then just take away the rank from you just like that? Like a couple days ago, I got the highest rank there is on Grand Blue, and that felt so good. Like, yes, I worked so hard, grinded this game, finally got this higher rank. Now, of course, it's not all about rank, it's about how you do in tournaments and stuff like that. But it's still cool, it's a good feeling that you're able to get the highest rank, beating all these really good players. And then I look at MK11, I'm like, there's nothing like that. Kombat League is more of a grind than it is skill. I mean, it's some percentage of skill, of course, because you have to win games. But like half of the way up, like let me show you here, right? Season details, like all the way up until you get to like champion, it's just grinding because you don't really lose points if you lose or not, which is kind of whatever. But point is, you have to grind every single time at the beginning of a season. And then, it's a little bit more skill related, but really it's just a grind to try to get these points. And the thing is that kind of sucks is if you don't play for a few days, then you start losing points. So it's like it forces you to play it consistently. It forces you to grind it. You can't just play it, when you have your free time, you just get your matches in, whatever. Now you have to play it like almost every day or every other day, or you lose points. It's kind of dumb. You do all that and then at the end, you lose everything anyway, so it's really pointless. Now besides that, just the matchmaking system it has is just really bad. Now first of all, there is no Wi-Fi filter, and you can't decline some people if you don't want to fight them, like if they have bad connection. Like if the ping says 150 or below, when you match up with them, you're forced to fight them, even though when you start the match, the ping can go up to like 180 or 200. So that's kind of lame. Even though you see them on Wi-Fi, I mean, at least it shows you on Wi-Fi, which is cool. Some other fighting games don't do that, but you can't decline them if they're on Wi-Fi. You can't choose to only fight other wired opponents. There needs to be a Wi-Fi filter in this game, or at the very least, a better system with the ping. If you see the ping maybe it's like above 100, you have the option to decline. I mean, you can still accept if you want to, which is, it still lets you in this game. If the ping's like 300 or whatever, it'll still ask you if you want to accept, and you can if you want, and of course you can decline it. At least they let you decline stuff like that. But the way this game works is when you match up with somebody, it could be 150 ping at that exact moment, but because they're on Wi-Fi, as the game progresses, it's so freaking unstable. It can like go to ridiculous high pings like 200 or 250, which we all know that crap happens and that stuff is hella annoying. And now another issue is the rewards are not even all that good. So we look here at the season details. So you get these seasonal challenges, alright? So hold on. So you get some brutalities, some little skins, whatever, and then when you go to the whole thing, you get some exclusive skins. Like, I mean, look at these skins, right? I mean, I have no desire to put all this effort in to get a Johnny Cage skin and a Liu Kang skin. I mean, I don't even play those characters. So like, if you don't play the characters for the skins they're offering, or if you don't like the skins, you have no motivation to even bother going to ranked. And when you're on this game, let's say you don't have your friends on, you don't have your friends to play with, I mean, what are you going to do? Either you're going to go to casual match, with casual match are not really all that competitive if you're trying to play a competitive game, because they can have custom variations or whatever. If you want to get good, fun, competitive matches, you go to play ranked. But if you don't have a rank to really strive for, nothing, to show, oh, I'm this good or whatever, because it just disappears in a month anyway, then the rewards are kind of bad, then you have to deal with all the Wi-Fi nonsense. It just gets to the point where it's like, why am I even bother playing this? Like, you think in your mind there's just no point and you just don't care anymore. But I still have a couple more issues with this system. The next thing, if you're a new player and you try to go into ranked, like in other fighting games, when you're a new player, you tend to fight people of your same rank. Like, for example, Grand Blue, right? They have like, you know, F ranks, D rank, C rank, whatever. It goes all the way up to S, SSS, whatever, you know. All the really good players are in like the S ranks or Master rank or whatever. So when you start that game, you normally start like in C rank based on how you do in the tutorial or whatever. So when you go in ranked, you fight other people in your same rank. So you're basically the same skill level, so it's better for learning. You know, you take what you learn and you fight, you know, a relatively same skill player. Think about it this way. Is it fair for like a low rank in that game to go ahead and fight a master rank? That doesn't make any sense. Well, that's how Kombat League works. When you play it, when it first starts, everybody is low rank. Everybody goes back to the lowest rank. So think of it this way. You have Ninja Killer, for example, Tweety, Sonic Fox. They want the skins, for example, so they're going to play Kombat League. And you're a player, you got the game a month ago. And then you're going to get matched up with them because you're the same rank? How does that make any sense? If the ranking system was like most other fighting games that actually know how to make a ranking system, those players would be like in the master ranks or the highest ranks. You would be in, you know, the lower ranks or whatever, and you get to fight people of your own skill. But the way the ranking system is here, you can't do that. So it's very discouraging for new players. You're like, oh man, how am I supposed to fight all these people? Because it's very hard to get into a fighting game to begin with. Whenever you get a new one, no matter how good you are in other fighting games, it may be easier if you played fighting games in the past, but you still gotta learn the mechanics, learn the matchups, especially in this game, learn everybody's strengths. It's pretty tough, and it makes it even worse if it makes you fight like some of the best players or just really good players that have been playing this game since it came out. So that in itself was another big problem. And the last issue I have with it is just the point system. The point system can be really annoying. Like if you're in the higher ranks, let's say you're in Grandmaster or, you know, Demigod, whatever, you fight someone that's a couple ranks below you. First of all, you can't even decline them. You have to fight them. If you win, you get like 10 points. If you lose, you lose 50. At least they fixed it. You used to be able to lose like up to 150 points or something, which was ridiculous. But think about it. You waste your time in a first two set with a potential Wi-Fi warrior with really bad ping. If you lose 50 points. If you win, you only gain 10. And you can't back out of the match. You can't decline them. So that in itself is a problem. And that's the whole thing. This ranking system is just so bad. If you look at any other fighting game, they at the very least give you a reason to play. And honestly, a good ranking system helps keep the game alive for the casual players. It gives them a goal to strive for. You know, because when you first get a game, you're not going to be in the competitive scene, going to tournaments and stuff like that. You're going to be wanting to play ranked match, play with your friends because you want to learn the game. And even if you wanted to take this game really seriously to be competitive, you're going to first want to maybe try ranked matches to get kind of practice for the tournament feel. Because most ranked matches in fighting games, you know, they give you the first to 2, first to 3 situations so you get used to like running little sets or whatever. So it's kind of good practice to help you train. But with a ranking system like this, where you get your rank and then it disappears, you have nothing really to work for. If the skins are trash, you have no reason to play it. You have to deal with lag. The point system is annoying. No Wi-Fi filter. It's really discouraging to play it. And I gotta be honest, like this game's been out for a year and they never bothered to add like another ranking system. They could have had Kombat League on top of something else. There's nothing wrong with Kombat League being a little thing, you know, to work for skins or whatnot. That's cool, that's fine. But they gotta add a regular ranking system on top of that, just to give you something to strive for, because right now there's really no reason to play Kombat League unless you really want the skins. Well, anyway guys, that's about it for the video today. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys next time.